All right, so it's decision time, and after a lot of research, it came down to the two treatment options that I thought best suited me. One was the external beam radiation. What I thought that involved 6.5 weeks, Monday through Friday, 15 minutes of radiation. The downside of that is that I would feel tired for more than the 6.5 weeks, and there were some issues that I wasn't comfortable about having the cancer in the prostate and not knowing if it had spread. So the other option was the robotic surgery, where they take the entire prostate out. And that's what I'm going to say we opted for, because I didn't make this decision alone. And we're going to talk about that right now. So I said it was important that this is a family decision. This is my wife, Ann, who also happens to be, by coincidence, a nurse. And so she had input into the surgery decision.
It was a very important decision for the two of us to make together, to come to agreement together on, especially for myself, to show Paul my support so that he never has a second thought. Should he have done something differently? Did I wish he would have done something differently? And so that he can just go into this with real positive feeling and a lot of security for the support that he has.
And the other thing we probably didn't do the best job of, we have a 10-year-old daughter. She overheard me on the phone talking to a friend or a relative that I had the cancer. They hear the C word right away, and of course it's like they think it's done, and we actually had to get the school involved a little bit.
Right, it was about 2 days later that I just started to ask her some questions, because it seemed like something was bothering her and just had a little different detached mood. And then she said she had heard Daddy talking on the phone and that he had cancer, and she was worried about something going wrong. Mm-hmm. So we discussed it from the standpoint about very good operations, very good success with that. She seems to be more concerned about the operating room procedure, not necessarily that it's cancer. But in the meantime, I did call her school teacher. I wanted to give her a heads up, and when I started the conversation, the teacher said that explains everything, that she had noticed a difference in our daughter for a few days, and she was going to get right on notifying the counselor at school, who they did meet with her, and they talked to our daughter and helped her express herself a little bit better and ask us questions that were very important to her for this time. So looking back at it retrospectively, she overheard Paul.
Right.
We were never going to keep it from her. I was going to sit down and do a little educational session with her, but we should probably have just told her sooner.
So that's something to keep in mind. So now it's a countdown to April 30th, and then that's the surgical date. So in the next installment, you'll see some of the tests that I've gone through and that I will go through.